birds are chirping so loudly. I'm sure it's coming through in some way or another. All the chatter. Animals are going a little bit nuts right now. We're a couple days away from a cyclone hitting, apparently. So, like, the ants are running around, the birds are going a little nuts. We're just getting a little bit more rain again, it seems. All the sounds, you know, just making my already weak editing skills really shine. But that's fine. That's not what you're here for. Yeah, so this is clips and pieces of working on the upper shelves, or upper cabinets. I was gonna put all the furniture building into one video, and then realized it's like a huge portion of the work, and so there's a lot of material, and it's not gonna fit, or it'll be a super long video, and frankly I'm not done yet. So I'm standing amongst pieces of wood in all sorts of different directions right now that are not attached to things, so I can't show it to y'all. I can't show all of it to you because it's not done, but show you a bit of the upper cabinet build today, and then at the end give you a little bit of a tour of what they look like in almost their entirety. But they don't have doors yet, as you can see behind me. Anyways, enjoy what I got up to the last couple weeks. Yeah, so got started with putting some walls up. Unfortunately, this was with MDF, which I should have known better, and the nails went straight through and would not hold it up, so I had to do it again in a thicker piece of actual wood, which ended up working a heck of a lot better. So it looks a lot nicer, holds the angle of the kind of curve a lot better, so was the right choice. But yeah, just a glimpse behind the editing that I am definitely making a lot of mistakes as I go through all this, but that's okay, that's how you learn. It's not fully to that, so I went right past the wall that I'm going to. Yeah, so I learned this trick to cut out window boxes using a router and the little bearing wheel, so that you get this perfect edge along the box that you've already built behind it. Lesson learned though, make sure that your wall presses all the way against, which never would have been an issue if they weren't curved fan walls. But in this case, that was not what had happened. The wall was sitting off the window box a little bit, enough for me to go straight past the barrier that I was trying to find and cut right into my nice wall, which is embarrassing and annoying, but that's okay.
I didn't film any of this. Gruber. Working on the second cabinet. This one will go on the passenger side over not the window. The full length of the space that's available. This one should be a little bit easier to do the install after this point, because there's multiple spots along the roof that I can attach this to, so I can screw it in, have it be where it's supposed to be, take all my measurements, and then unscrew it, put everything together, put it back on. So that's the plan. But let's see how it actually works when I try and put this up myself. We'll see. in darkness, but can't really fix that. Yeah, so this is how I've been setting, getting the angles right for these weird pieces on the end. Just using this technique, I think is from boat building. I don't know, I saw a boat builder do it on YouTube. You basically have a base with some straight lines that you can connect to. So this is a straight line and this is a straight line. These are unknowns that you set up and clamp to so that it's exactly the way you want it to be. And then from here you take different little battens. Wood would be more accurate because it doesn't bend, but this is pretty sturdy cardboard. And when it's attached, you mark to key points where you need to take note. And from there, then transfer this onto, for me it's going to be a whole piece of cardboard so that I can confirm that it's exactly what I want. And then once that's good, onto a piece of wood, cut out so that it fits hopefully perfectly, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's how I built these cupboards out, these cabinets out. And is there a definition, like, is there a difference between a cupboard and a cabinet? Is there a specific reason why there's two words? Like, do they mean different things? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, a little bit of a glimpse into what those look like, or how we kind of got there. And now I will show you kind of where I'm at right now, which is a lot more than that. You can see behind me part of the cupboard cabinet build that I didn't even show you. That started off the same as the other two, hanging, and then built up in between it. Yeah, all of these cabinets will then have doors on them. It just doesn't exist yet, but they're finished up. The walls behind them too, which are looking good. All of this space will get filled in
with wall and cabinets as well, except for the back corner there. That will be kind of a nice flat spot for me to put, you know, water and phone and stuff while charging. And then the the kitchen one that you saw along with the wall. You can see now I've filled that bloody hole that I'm so embarrassed for cutting in. So I'll need to sand that down and make it look, you know, it'll get painted and no one will ever know except for the 50 people that watch this video. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. If I lean down, you'll see chaos in the form of parts of a bench and parts of the cupboards. It'll be next week's video, because hopefully they're done by next week, because in 2 weeks time I'm using this place, so this is not a great state for it to be in. So I need to get my butt in gear, but as I said, at the end of this week there is a cyclone coming, a Cat 2 or Cat 3, depends, we'll see what it is when it hits. That's gonna be fun. So there'll be a little bit of prepping for that as well. We're fairly high off the river here. I'm not too worried about flooding. But winds and all that kind of stuff is something to take into consideration. So make sure that anything kind of big or expensive that could get whipped around is safely secured in the shed. And the other thing that is a little bit worrisome is this beautiful big tree, or these trees, that in a little bit of wind, or maybe some of these trees, might become less vertical. So hoping for that to not be the case, but it is. So hopefully we just put the van in a safe place, protect it underneath the roof, and do all that we can. So that's that, and hopefully get some more work done and another update next week. We'll see. Guess it's a little weather dependent. Hope you enjoyed this one though, and we'll see you on the next one.